everyone, Kelly here again, and I'm here with Usman this time. He's not in school till this afternoon, are you? Yeah, you go to school later? Yeah? You gonna help Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah? You gonna say hi?
Hi.
Hello everybody! You are shy? You shy?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, this is what the summer's going to be like. It's the last day in nursery for these two. The school breaks up today for the summer holidays. So, I was thinking, should I just... There you go. I was thinking, should I just not do any videos? But then I had a long break during Ramadan, so... No, we're going to make the videos and we're going to have him and the other one helping. Awa. You're going to help Mummy out. You've been trying to do some crochet, haven't you? Yeah. And Jamal can almost do a foundation chain. And I've been teaching my next door neighbour. Oh, you okay? It's okay. It's okay. So I was teaching my next door neighbour how to crochet as well. And she loves it. She's like 10 years younger than me. She's 20. She's either 20 or 21. I'm not sure when her birthday is. But yeah. She loves it. And I love it too. So she's got lots of babies coming up, you know, with friends and family and stuff like that. So she wants to make blankets and outfits and stuff. So at the minute,
I'm not bring you up anymore.
You're not going to school anymore.
No.
You are this afternoon, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, I taught her the foundation chain. I taught her the single crochet. And then I told her, you know, YouTube's they're good for teaching the rest of it and that. And I still help her, like, whenever she sees a pattern. I've been making baby blankets. You know, the one that I've shown you on previous episodes, the peach one. I gave that to her for one of the babies. And she wants to make some exactly the same for herself. So I am going to teach her that pattern. So that's it. It's pretty exciting. The kids are going to a birthday party at the weekend, somewhere called Manolo's. It's all halal. It's an American diner, but everything's halal. They've even got the prayer room and stuff like that. Where are you going? No, don't touch my teacup. Are you gonna sit properly?
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got don't touch that. So they've got the prayer room and everything. And it's also, as well as the dining, they have a kids' soft play area. And also for the older kids, they have screens with dance mats and stuff. But it's dead popular. Because where I live in Manchester, it's called Cheetham Hill. And people nickname it Little Pakistan. So you need loads of places that are halal. Usman, do you want to go play out? No, you're just messing about. Okay, but you need to stop, yeah? Wait, go get Teddy. Yeah, so you need lots of places that are halal and there's loads of kids and stuff, so. But Manolo's is the only thing around here like that. Right, Usman, do you want to stop, please? It's too hot for this today. Boiling, isn't it? Right, yeah, but it's like two houses put together. Now, if you're American, that might be alright, because a lot of your houses are larger than the standard ones in the UK. But if you're from the UK, you know what I mean. And for it to be so popular, and it's that small, and you're taking loads of kids and stuff, I mean, it's not the best, and they don't take bookings either, because the upstairs is more seating, so that's all the food bit, but the downstairs is the play area and there's hardly any seating. So when you've got young kids like me, and like with the party group, you need the downstairs and you need all that seating for the downstairs, because you've got to be closer to your kids and keep an eye on them. You can't just sit upstairs and eat while preschoolers are downstairs in the play area. But you can't book tables either, you can't make reservations, it's just first come first serve. So we'll see how it pans out at the weekend, summer holidays, I mean. But yeah, We'll get there. They just need to buy out the places on either side and just make it bigger. Usman. Right, stop. You either sit here or you go play, okay? Yeah? Well, that's mummy's water, isn't it?
I'm gonna drink it.
You're gonna drink it?
Yeah.
Cheeky boy.
You are mine?
I have yours?
Yeah.
I don't want yours, I want mine. Oh, thank you. Cheeky. Right, so, put it on that side, he's gonna want to swap again in a minute. So I had my birthday, and that was dead good. The kids bought me some wool and some clothing, and my mum bought me a china cup and saucer set. I've been going in charity shops loads. I love my charity shops, I really do. Even when I was in Pontins, I went to, so I was in Wales, and I went to the charity shops there, and I got a cardigan, a top, and pants, all brand name stuff for £6, and they all look brand new. I love charity shopping. No! I'm trying to put water in my breath. Right, I'm going to take that off you now. Then stop it, okay? Just drink it properly, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's not good behaviour, is it? Hey? Welcome to summer holidays, eh? Right, so anyway, I've been seeing china teacups and saucer sets, and I've been hooked in like £1 for 4 sets. Or a set of 4, sorry. So my mum got me these for my birthday. So there's that, and that's the sauce. It's a bit dirty because I've already had a brew out of it before. So yeah, there's a set of 2, like 2 cups, 2 sauces in this one. Oh, I'm dead scared of breaking it with the kids around, but tea tastes so good out of it. Oh my gosh. I love China. I'm becoming a bit of a snob. I've not used a mug since. Right, so we'll get on to my finished object. So it was a finished object last night, but now I've decided to stop it, Usman, please. I've decided to do. Why don't you go get your phone? It's on the dining chair. Do you want to go get your phone? See if that cover fits on your phone. Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on then. Don't get the sweat tash. Sweater. It's so hot here. Right, so yeah, it was a finished object last night, but I've decided to do something different with it now because I like it. It's just it's not how I thought. Let me get the pattern. It's not working. Pass it in. It is working. Oh, does it not fit? Okay, we don't need to cry over it, do you?
No.
Last page, it had to be last page. Right, so what I made is, it's called Tri-Light. It's a banat pattern, and I got it from Yarnspirations. But bear in mind, my printer, all the ink cartridges are full, but it's not printing properly. So that's how it's coming out. But like I said, I don't mind showing the pattern because it's free anyway. But that's the neckerchief. Right, so it's just like normal garter with your bit of lace in the middle and then your lace edging. And then you've got a smaller garter edging at the bottom. So it's approximately 40 inches at widest point. Now I was knitting up and I thought, you know what, that's too small. It's way too small. And you start the lace edging when you've got 172 stitches all together on size 4mm. So I was like, no. So I just carried on, and then before I started the lacing, it got to almost 40 inches. So I thought, right, well, I'll stop now because I'm kind of not getting sick of it, but it was getting too hot where the wool was sticking between my fingers because my hands were a bit sweaty and tacky. And the fan wasn't doing much good with it, and I was just getting kind of annoyed at the drag, at the friction. Sounds so gross that I've done it, but I bet you all know what I mean. When it's dead hot and humid like this, wool just, it's not accommodating. It's really not. So I did it in this teal. This is the wool that the kids got me. It's pure wool, 100% pure wool. So yeah, I've not actually measured this. Let me measure it. So the whole thing is meant to be 40 inches at the widest point. So this, should really do this on a flat surface, shouldn't I? Right, well that's saying 40 inches. So I'm either measuring it wrong now because it's not on a flat surface, or I was measuring it wrong the other night. But anyway, I cast it on the 16th, on my birthday, because I just couldn't wait to use the wool. And I finished it last night, which was it was Wednesday last night, so does that make it the 21st? I think it's the 21st. So anyway, at the top, you do yarn overs like at each second row. So every second row is your increase row, so you do yarn overs at the end as well. You've got the lace in the middle, yarn overs at every second end, and then you've got your lace. Now I know I made mistakes with the lacing. I know it's because I didn't have the correct amount of cinches, so I wasn't going to get it right, but it was close enough. First time doing lace, and I'm happy with it. So if my measuring just then was correct, it's the same size as it should be. And I've not blocked it, I've not sewn in the ends, but there it is. But it's not like a shawl where you can just hang it down and tie it or whatever. You'd have to tie it at the back so it's like a bib or something. I don't like that. It doesn't even feel comfortable on the kids size wise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put buttons on either end. I've got buttons in the same colour, so I'm going to put buttons on either end, and then when you put it on, you can just button them into the yarn overs at the top. So it would be more like that when you put it on. It'll look like that at the back. So I think that that is a good modification. I'm looking very orange today. This is a deep copper, not as bright as it's looking on here. But my top's looking bright as well. This is like a brown orange. Yeah, a brown orange. Like brown with a hint of red, you know, like some hair dyes that you can get. Right, so that's, I call it a finished object, so all I've got to do is block it sewing ends and have 2 buttons. It's not difficult. Right, and that's it for finished objects. I've almost got another, and this is crochet. My brother asked me to make him some slipper socks, but he's not here, he's working away, so I've got to just totally guess at sizes. Right, so that is one of them. I just need to do the cuff, but I think it is dead wide. It's 40, I've done it in half double crochet, 45 in the round, 45 stitches in the round, and I just feel like it's just going to be too big. But on the other round, I don't know, I've made it in Stylecraft Special DK, so I know I made the length a bit small, but as you've noticed on my previous videos, this stuff stretches. So I didn't want to make it too long because it's going to overstretch. And it's the only, I think it's the only black I had in. I didn't want to hunt around for black. It's the first one I picked up. But yeah, so I'm just wondering whether it's going to be too wide. I'm not worried about the length because it'll stretch, but the width. But then I'm forgetting he's 6'2". I was going to say 6'4", but that's my other brother. Anyway, this one's 6'2". So got 2 of them done. And he should be back in a few days, so I'm hoping to have that done for him. I was going to, that's all I've got left out of the 100-gram bar, full bar. But I was going to knit the cuff just in case it is too wide, then you'd have the tighter cuff. But the DPNs that I had, that I've got, they're a set of 11 for just a couple of quid from China. And I hate the drag on them. They're metal, they're aluminium, but they're not smooth, they're just, you can tell they're cheap when you use them. So I gave it up. I got about a quarter away through the first one. I thought, sat this. I so can't be bothered. I'm just drinking normal Asda's own decaf tea bags. Lovely jubbly. Right, so my only other work in progress at the minute is I got bored, so I started doing a bias scarf. Right, that's it. Again, the pictures are no good. But me, I didn't read it first. This is Karen Simply Soft. It's the Karen pattern from Yanspirations, another free one. But I looked at the stripes and thought, okay, she's using different types of wool. I didn't read the pattern first. So I started doing it in, looks like a tie, doesn't it? A giant tie. I started doing it and then doing the stripes myself. And then I looked at hers because I was kind of going through the pattern and not thinking, well, they're not telling me when to change colours to get all the different size stripes that she's got. So why aren't they doing that? And then I read the balls I was using, and it's Karen Simply Soft stripes, and 213 grams of it, and I'm like, wish I'd have known that before I started. I don't think I'd have done that pattern unless I had the right wool, because this is getting tedious now. It's supposed to be 60 inches in length. Right, repeat last 2 rows until scarf along one side measures 63 inches and then cast off. So, there. He's just past 30. No, it's not. It can't be male wool on this quarter. Well, I've added some stripes to it since then. But yeah, it's not done yet and I'm getting sick of it, and I'm wondering whether to just make yarn over holes in one side of this, then add buttons and just give it to one of my sons as a cowl, because Jamal's already bagsed it anyway. So that'd be nice for Jamal in the holidays. In the winter. Right, so, and I'm not about all the men's. So I think I'm just going to start sewing them in because I'm not going to block it. And I'm dead worried about with knitting, sewing in ends before I block, because I sew in ends, but when I sew it in I don't go round the stitches, I go through the stitches. I break the wool and just go through them like a tornado, like a nice stabbing butter. So yeah, you don't get your stretch with that when you're doing your watching kids playing pirate ships. Yeah, you don't get your stretch when you're blocking. I'm so losing the track today. Right, so that's all I've done. But these other patterns are ones that I really want to do. I was looking on Ravelry. So I want to do, bear in mind, and again I'm saying it, my printer's not printing right, but Stephen West, no, it's free. Stephen West Boneyard shawl. So I've heard some okay things about this, and on Ravelry it's got like lots of projects and lots of favourites, and yeah. So also I've got this, a free knitting pattern by Orange Flower Yarn, The Age of Brass and Steam kerchief. And right, put you there. So yeah. Right, and I want to do this ice cardigan by Knitter. That's the cardigan again. You can't really tell. And do I have any others? It's like a 5-page pattern. Right, and this other cardigan by Paula, a hand knit design by Isabel Kramer, Grassflecken. I think that's German. And it doesn't show you a picture of the front of the pattern, only the back. The front of the cardigan, only the back. But I do think though, it says, a hand knit design by Isabel Kramer, Grassflecken. This pattern is for unlimited personal use. Do not reproduce or sell the pattern or sell items that are knitted from this pattern. For any questions, please contact. There's no contact details, but I hate that. Don't sell patterns that don't sell items that are knitted from this pattern. If you make the item, you should be able to sell it because it's yours. You're not selling the pattern. You're just selling what you yourself have put time and effort into making. And honestly, I'm not even sure that they can say that. I'm not sure that there's anything they can do if you do it, if you do want to sell it. Because as well, what if you did make it for yourself and you wore it and then you sold it on eBay? Is that not allowed because it's second hand? I mean, it's a bit... Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I mean, it's not like I want to... I'm going to spend time knitting stuff that I just want to sell. You spend time knitting, it takes a long time to knit something like that, so I don't just... Okay. Alright, well let me sort this out and then I'll do it, okay? Okay. Yeah, so me personally, I'm not going to knit things. I'm not going to spend all that time and use all that wool just to go sell it later on, where you probably won't get the same amount of money that you've put into it anyway. Losing track again, I'm so hot. So yeah, so I'd make it for myself, but if I did want to sell it on eBay later on is second hand, like say it didn't fit me anymore, or I just got off the style or off the colour, would I have to like write a note in my phone or a scrap of paper in my wardrobe saying do not sell this, it's not allowed, contact the designer? I mean, I think that's it's a bit daft really, isn't it? What are you doing? Right, you can play my tape measure, but you've got to sit next to me, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll sit next to me properly and then I'll give it you. You're going to count it. Right, also, I've been watching loads of podcasts and I want project bags now. You've seen everyone make project bags in. I want some and I don't have any. This that I'm using for this bias scarf. Oh, by the way, I'm doing that on 5mm Knit Pro Novas. circulars, and I'm using my Yarn Craft in the Bluebell and the mixed blue, both from the Yarn Craft. Right, but I'm using a makeup bag, a toiletry bag that my mum gave me. Well, she let me borrow it, but it's 4 years on almost, and she's not had it back yet. So anyway, it's that she let me use it for when I was going in hospital when I was pregnant with Jamal and I was about to give birth to him. So yeah, I do really need to give her that back. But I have seen I think you saw when I got that, it was one of my Mother's Day gifts off the kids. So these are also makeup bags, but I've been using them to hold my spare crochet hooks or for sock patterns, like for sock projects like this. And also though, I've been in Primark. I got this when I was going on holiday. Now this is massive and it's only £4. Yes, I've took it away and I use it every day and I've still not took the label off. But this holds loads. I mean, got my razor, toothbrush, toothpaste toothbrush, big tub of cream, brush, perfume. My brother works at Body Care and every year they put stuff on sale and I got that for £4. Box of plasters, combs, tissues, tablets, everything. And there's still, you can see there's tons of room left in there still. So, I'm thinking for £4 I might buy some more of these and use them as project bags. But I also want proper ones that I see online. They're just so expensive. If you've been on Etsy and had a look, oh my word, you'd be paying like £17. So, if anyone's watching this and you live in the UK, because then postage won't be so much, and if you can make them project bags, if you send me a message on here or on Instagram, and let me know your price for a project bag if you'd want to make me one, and then like I'll send you my address and then I'll also send you payment through PayPal, because I really want a project bag but I just don't want to spend that much money. And then on top, because a lot of the places are in America, you're spending like half to the same amount for postage. And yeah, don't put it around you. So yeah, I'm being a cheapskate, I really am, but shout out for project bags. Yeah, I'll definitely pay you. I'll pay you what you want as long as it's not that much. Like £17 for a project bag it's really expensive, and I do understand there's a lot of work that goes into it. I've tried making them myself and it's very hard. But if I had the money, I'd pay it all day long, I really would, but I don't have that kind of money. So, yeah. And if you don't, that's fine. But, you know, it's better to ask than not, isn't it? I mean, yeah. I'm not saying that I won't pay quite a bit. Like, I might pay a tenner for some, like, depending on size and style. But £17 is just, it's a lot. And I think a lot of the times as well, it's the brand that you're paying for, like Mrs. Brown's bags, for example, and they're going to be a lot of money because she's quite famous doing it now. But I'm not bothered about brand names and stuff, I just want to have a bag. So yeah, so I'll show you the wool that the kids got me for Mother's Day, and then I think that'll be it from me. I want to sit in the garden for a bit. So this is the pure wool, and you've seen the colour anyway. I used 2 small balls for that neckerchief, and this is what's left out of one of them. And when I say small balls, I mean small. So, and shove it back in. Right, so they got me this whole bag of it, and it's 425 grams for a fiver. Pure wool DK, £5, 425 grams. So it is quite soft as well. When it's knitted up, it feels a little rougher. So I'm going to wash it and see how the fabric conditioner, see how that softens it up a bit. But it's quite nice to work with. It feels though, it feels like between a 4-ply and between a sport and a DK. It feels a little thin. I mean, when it's just relaxed like that, it looks like DK, but when you're working with it, it pulls. Like, I'm not even pulling tight there, but it lost a lot of its size. No, that's not Jamal, that's the post being put through the door, darling. Do you want to go check? And get me the post. Leave that here with me. Thank you, baby. Yeah, so isn't that a nice gift? I couldn't wait to start working with that. And I think that might be everything. It looks so orange today. Oh my days. That's looking accurate for once. It's not looking white anymore. You can tell it's duck egg white. So, British Gas. You know what? They're so lazy. They can't be bothered typing. Let me just cover the address. Miss Kelly Rob. Not Robinson. Rob. How lazy is that? But they might have. They usually send me like £15 off your next next load of electric vouchers. So I hope they do. I need electrics today. So that'd be good getting it for free, won't it? My Hoover broke. Did I tell you? Yeah, I think I told you my Hoover broke and my friend went and got me a spare one from her house. But it's not picking up that much, so I still need to buy another one. So I went to British Art Foundation, that's near me. Another charity shop. But yeah, a big electrical one though. And they've got a vac stand-up Hoover in there for £20, so I think I'm going to get it today. But I need to do a big shop at Tesco, which is just over the road, so I think I'm going to get them to bag up the bottom of it, and then I'll put it in me trolley at Tesco and do all my shopping, carrying the Hoover around. Because I don't have a car, so it's not like I can just put it in my car and then go do my shopping. But then I can't do my big shop and then go buy that, because what am I going to do with all my shopping? So yeah, that's my plans. I'll take him to school at 12, then I'll go do my shopping, then I'll come back, and I really want cake and custard, so, because they have their tea at school. When they get back, we'll just have cake and custard, and that'll be my tea. And then that's it. I'm gonna try and get back early and get some knitting done. I might finish. I might do the crochet actually and finish my brother's sock, because I know that's somewhere. Because that's another finished object out of the way, and you probably won't see that next week when I make my next video, because my brother should be back by then and I'm taking them. So that's everything. Do you want to come and say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say it. Say it. And say it. Ah! Oh, spilling your drink everywhere. Right, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I've rambled on a bit today, and I think this one's actually my longest video. Is it my longest video? Yeah. And I ordered a load of wool from Nitpicks. So, yeah, that should come next week as well. Okay, so he's messing with my tripod. Bye-bye! And say bye. Say bye. Say bye-bye, people. Bye-bye.